Well, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to Apex Online Racing. My name is Evil. Join him in the comment box will be soon when he joins. And today we are at the United States Grand Prix, where the championship could be decided at any stage here, especially if Big Parenta only can score 6th position. If the leader wins the race, of course, he will be champion. But if Big Parenta finishes 6th, he will be champion. Well, hopefully we'll see Soup in here in a few moments' time. So we'll just wait a little while. Hopefully you're all having a beautiful day here, down wherever you are in the world. And today it's exciting. I'm excited. Everyone else is excited here. It's going to be a fun old race here today. Casper currently P1, 133.5 ahead of Soup with a 136.7. So everyone's starting to get their first laps in now, and that is good to see. 7 minutes to go in qualification. Vesto in third, and Roadhouse goes up to P2 then, with 133.8. But it's Casper currently on provisional pole position then in the Haas. Down the back, we've got Vicstar returning again, so it's good to see a familiar face. There goes P3 in the Mercedes there, with 134.3. So Ninja has 2 lap time. We're still waiting on Cookie. He's just coming around the last few corners into the quadruple right-hander. There's the first, second, the third kink into the fourth. The quadruple kink into the last 2 corners. Through he comes. Runs a little bit too wide there on the exit for good measure, but okay. So far into the braking zone of the last corner comes the number 18. 16 to the side. Crosses the line there where it goes Cookie. Where does he go? He goes, puts himself onto another lap because he hasn't set one yet. Vesto, currently fastest of all the drivers so far, with 133.4. Bit of a gap between the drivers. Only 9 drivers here today, and hopefully we'll be seeing Soup in a few moments' time. Seeing if I can get him in here. He's not joined yet. Hopefully he'll join in a little while if he can. So we'll just wait a little while for that. But nonetheless, hope you're having a good day as well. Any comments? Don't forget to put them down below. Of course, we do love your comments. Always beautiful to see. Absolutely everything. The number 15 Mercedes running off the circuit there, and won't be doing very much good for those ultra soft tyres. Now, Circuit America. First hosted a race in 2012. First was built in 2011, of course. Finished official building in the beginning of 2012. Hosted the inaugural United States Grand Prix. The first time we came back to the States, and since, of course, famous Indianapolis back in 2007. In comes Vicstar into the pit lane. Of course, from one controversial race to one that hasn't really brought up too much controversial things. It's won the well, Lewis Hamilton won his championship in 2016 here as well. So good place for Hamilton. Good place for many other drivers as well. Red Bull famously run the Constructors' Championship here as well in the past, and in comes Cookie as well. In the Sauber, squirms his way into the pit, then gets the car slowed down. And that is all good for him. Big Parenta in P8, Calzo P9, Vesto currently P1 and Casper P2. So everything running so far so good. As Lucky 2 runs a little bit slow there down the back of the circuit. Through comes the last corners. Big Parenta. He only has to finish P6 if Casper wins the race. If he finishes P2, he has to finish, if I'm correct, he will be champion either way. Crosses the line to start a lap time. So here we go then, up the climb and blind crashes. They come into turn 1. Big lock up there on the front left. Now down the hill. Long complex. Soup's finally joined us as we come through the complex. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Lots and lots of corners here. Hello, Soup.
Hello there.
Taking your time, but finally joined us.
I was my previous race was very delayed, so that's the reason.
Well, good to see you're here. Big Parenta through the corners and into the hairpin he comes then. Right, remember, Big Parenta will be champion here today if he finishes P6 and Casper wins. If Casper doesn't win, then he's champion either way.
Well, I mean, he pretty much wins if he doesn't crash.
Yeah. And we have
think about it that way.
Desync for Likitu, by the way. He seems to be higher than he is. A little bit of music here. Only 9 drivers here today.
Wonder why.
That is a good question.
I would like to know where they've all gone.
Yeah, they have. I think they've all been eaten We know Matt's kind of, if I'm not mistaken, he's still moving, of course, to Ollie's house.
Yeah, well, we're supposed to have 11 more drivers here. We're supposed to have full grids every week.
However,
but, I don't know what's happened.
Abducted by a Big
Parenta goes
Parenta.
fastest.
1:33.2. That is exactly where he wants to be. Casper, he's in the pit lane right now. Out lap for Vesto, who else is on a lap time? No one. And on their out laps.
Right, so CJ's not here, championship contender, so Big Parenta just has to finish.
Yeah, he has to finish, if he can finish.
Yeah.
And he will be champion. Cookie's here at least. So, there's the entertainment factor. Cookie's here, McLaren locking up. Soup is eating, what are you eating? Sweets
I'm trying
again?
to get a sweet out of a jar, it's really difficult.
What sweet are you eating today?
Mint Humbug. Sponsored.
Sponsored, there we go, Minto. There we go. Well, looking at the McLaren Honda, wiggling its way through the quadruple right-hander. The as I counted, it was quadruple, so it's 4 corners in 1 corner. The key to it.
No, it's 4 separate corners.
Okay, it's 4 separate corners in 1 very, very large complex.
Correct.
And learning. So the Ninja crosses the line. He's beginning a lap there. 1:36 for him. Puts it a little bit quicker. That's his fastest lap so far. However, 2 have been a bit seconds off Vicstar. Welcome back, Vicstar, by the way. If I'm wondering, we are missing Matt, of course. He is moving into Ollie, and still no sign of Nezra and ever returning. Still is addicted to his morphine after his horrifying accident. Big Parenta, fastest lap, 1:32.6.
Wow.
And he's out. He is done.
That is a mega lap from Big Parenta.
Mega with a capital M is the question there, and he's parked in the grass like a good old person he is. Who else can improve? Casper is on a lap. He's just coming through the quadruple right hand up. And Vesto's happy with his lap. Casper's backed off of it, I think. I think he's going to have another run. He's going to have 1 more lap, I think.
Let's see if Roadhouse can improve.
Across the
Comes
line.
to the final corner. No.
No, we'll have another one if he wants
slower.
it. Vicstar also looks like he's going to finish his lap off then if he can do it. So let's see Casper
Casper's
begins
going
his
for
next lap. And so will Vicstar. So up the hill they come, blind crash then, rising up to almost 190 miles an hour, break it down, 3rd gear, hugs the apex well, runs the car out wide there, now into the Maggots and Beckett's, kind of complex, just doesn't want to end, right, left, right again, keep going right here, he's now coming to a double almost area, quick left into another right, into the yet another left, it looks like he might have backed off this lap potentially, he has. Casper backs off his lap then. Vicstar down then as Calzo improves up to 4th in the other Mercedes. So what can Vicstar do then as he passes Casper there into the hairpin then? Big lock up on the front left, but he gets it okay. Cookie retires from the session then. No lap for him. Lakito up to 4th position there, a 1:33.6.
It's a great result for him.
Yeah,
he can stay there.
Let's see what Vicstar can do. Down into the braking zone, down the hill, tricky braking zone there. Don't want to lock that car up, does it? Okay, though. Now, into this tricky little area here, off cambered corners. There's the first one, bump on the exit. Now into what I call the Fernando Alonso corner, because we've seen how many dives he's done there in the past. Easy to lose the rear. Into gust of wind they go then. A quadruple right-hander. Hopefully we don't see any gust of wind from the drivers here today. Into the last 2 corners he comes then, the Mercedes over the curbs a little bit there for good measure. Through the last corner, let's see what it can be. Vicstar, can he get that car off of 7th position? Bit of a slide on the exit, does he do anything? No, he does not. Calzo's still on the lap as well.
Let's see, Casper's back out of his lap. He's done. Let's see, Calzo, is he down? I think he's down by a 10th as we run through the final corner. Can he pick up a 10th maybe? If he can displace Lakitu.
That's the line.
Down towards the line.
Doesn't do it.
No, he can't. Right.
Only just under a 10th down though on his lap. So your order then. For the United States Grand Prix, Big Parenta on pole position then from Vesto. Casper P3, Lakitu P4, Calzo P5, Roadhouse P6, Vicstar 7th, Solid Ninja is 8th, and Cookie has already started to crumble. He hasn't done a lap time.
Big Parenta taking pole by 7/10 of a second. That's a huge margin.
Yeah, huge gap, and for the championship lead up, this is all he wants to do. If he finishes where he starts, he will be champion.
Whenever I seem to do AOR championships, it always seems to be the Toro Rossos who are in the championship fight. Because the last season in F8, it was a Toro Rosso who clinched the title and the constructors, and now it looks like there's going to be a drivers' champion in a Toro Rosso again.
Yeah, just seems to be an interesting little thing there.
Yeah.
I think if I'm not mistaken, Toro Rosso won my F4 championship as well, if I'm not mistaken. If that was with the Sauber. Remember off the top of my head, it was so long ago.
It was actually, it was quite long ago.
Almost a season ago. 10 seconds to go in qualifying, by the way. If you have any comments, put them down in that beautiful chat down below. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we'll get your official rundown of the grid then. So, pole position will go to Big Parenta then. A fantastic lap for him, put his car in pole position by almost several tenths of a second. Vesto lining up on the front row in the Ferrari. On the second row, Casper and the Keto will go head to head then. Calzo and Roadhouse line up on row 3 and row 4 being Big Star and Solid Ninja. At the back of the grid, it is Cookie.
Yeah, well,
Top 4.
championship is pretty much dead and done,
Yeah.
unless something absolutely horrible happens to Big Parenta.
Yes, and let's not curse it. Top 4 separated by just under a second. Bit bigger gaps than we normally see between the top 4. So, championship could be decided here today. Is it raining? Is it dry? Let's find out after this loading screen. It's dry.
Well, it was
Good to
wet in
see.
Suzuka.
Where Suzuka
And in
dry
Malaysia.
race. In America. So let's see. Can America deliver some star-spangled banners, or are we going to see some fireworks going off on this beautiful 29th of July evening?
It's almost August.
It is almost August.
The season's almost over, unfortunately. There's only
Yep.
3 races left, I think.
3 races
2 actually.
left.
2 after this one. Is
Yeah,
it 2 or
coming
3?
to a wrap really quickly.
Kota, Brazil and Abu Dhabi, I think that's it. Anyways,
Let's go to the grid then. Grab your popcorn. Let's go racing.
that's my line.
It is. So, 5 red shiny lights. Lights run for an edge. We're underway then. Big Parenta, a good start for him there from Vesto there. Dropping down to second. Casper in third then already. So dropping back down the field as Roadhouse up the inside. They all go through turn 1 correctly, it seems then. And it is the Toro Rosso leading the Ferrari. The 2 McLarens on the outside into turn number 2. But everyone seems to get a clean away then. So good start from all the drivers then. Further down the field though. Looks like so Cookie drew all the way up to 7th as well. Cookie, good start there. Lakitu, terrible start in the other Toro Rosso low.
I wouldn't call that a terrible start. He's up 1 position from where he started, Evil.
Potentially, but Lakitu down in 9th.
He is. Started 4th position. Roadhouse up 2 positions from where he started. So Casper was the one with the bad getaway there. Roadhouse having a look at Lakita down the back straight as well. So it's all kicking off on lap 1, but Big Parenta already with 7/10 of a gap. He's already edging away.
I think we've got a bit of decent here. Lakitu's not even got, he's only halfway down the straight.
Well, let's hope that doesn't implode your game.
Yeah, let's hope that doesn't happen. We've seen that before. Casper having a little
Cookie
down the
with a move.
inside. Cookie up the inside there.
Big
Of the little
Star.
jump. Big Star as well. Shambolic here. There was luckily no contact so far. Tries around the outside.
Roadhouse and Lakitu. That's going to be a tough one.
Well, this is an interesting battle here, and runs a bit wide, and this might allow Casper to try and make a move here. I can't see Lakitu here, so
He's gone wide, and Roadhouse is going to go through up the inside the last corner, and he's got that move done. Casper's going to have a look as well, but no way through. So Lakitu with a mistake there drops behind, and Casper's all over as they run up to turn number 1.
this is brilliant, by the way, because I can't see where Lakitu is.
Down
He's
the
now-
inside goes Casper, and he's through. Oh, it'll cut back for Lakitu though. So here we go around the long right-hander. Can he hold it on the outside line? No, he can't, and he backs out of that one.
This is brilliant, by the way. I can't see him at all, so we're just imagining he's here.
Is he
by the way.
down the back for you?
Yeah, he's just coming through the S section as these guys come out the S section now. He's 10 seconds behind Solid Ninja.
Oh dear, right, so, well, where he actually is 5th position, and Cal's about to take that position away from him as he goes down the inside of the left-hander. Let's see if he can make that one work. Lakito holds it on the outside line, though, and he can't do it.
Well, if there's a crash between the Key2 and someone, it's going to look amazing on my end.
Yeah, should be an interesting watch for the stream if anything were to happen. Cookie having a look at Calzo a little bit. Down the inside goes the Mercedes, locking up the rears. Down the inside of Lakito. Is Cookie going to have a look as well? No, he can't. He gets blocked a little bit there. Cookie has a tiny little look up the inside of the Lakito there, and he gets a huge kick oversteer on the way out. So no way through for the Toro Rosso or the Sauber yet, and Cookie is trying to find a way past, but Lakito is dropping back.
Indeed, Lakito now dropping down the field, not what he's doing on my end, which is very much dropping down the field. Up front though, Big Pereno, 1.1 seconds from Vesto, Roadhouse, then Casper, Calzo, 5th position, DRS enabled there, then I believe it might be the Key2, then Cookie, then Vigstar. There's Solid Ninja as the Key2 goes P1 on my end, that's just saying it's not having a good day. Vigstar all over the back of Cookie by the way, as they come into turn 1, has a little look up the inside there, bit of a lock up on the exit. Everything so far so good though between the drivers.
Yep. Everything nice and easy. Casper trying to make his way back up to where he started. Cookie gets the first penalty of the day.
Oh, well, I've cursed that one again, haven't I?
Yeah, you said he's doing well, and he's gone and done that.
Out goes Calzo, by the way.
Calzo having a bit of a moment. He might get repassed by Lakito here if he's not careful. Run down towards the left-hander. Can he maybe make a move on him? Let's have a look. On board of the Toro Rosso. He's going to launch one down the inside. Yes, he's lunging at him into the left-hander. Side by side as we go down towards the first DRS section then. They're still side by side on our screens. So let's see what he can do. DRS open on the Toro Rosso here. As we run down towards the left-hander. Calzo is on the outside line. Lakito's on the inside. And Cookie's coming to make it 3 wide. As we run down to the left-hander. He's got the both of them, I think. I think Cookie's got them. Yes, he has a contact. And Cookie's through. And Vigstar's got them, actually. He's took 3.
More
Vigstar
contact.
took them all.
Oh, more contact.
Oh, God.
There's been a shunt. It's Cookie. Calzo. And sick. Vigstar 5th.
That was always going to end in tears. Oh, God.
That was a very interesting off on my screen.
Vigstar actually took 3 cars in one right there with that little bit of contact.
Well, moment of the century there. For you.
There has been a minor shunt.
Well, Big Parenta still leading this race. The Q2 down the back on my screen there. And Cookie out of the race.
Vigstar, actually.
Yes, this is going to get really confusing really quickly. However, we'll keep trying the best we can
he's
here.
run wide.
Oh dear.
He's got a penalty. Yeah, he's run wide to the S section there. And now we have pretty much a 4-way battle for 5th position. Vigstar, the Key2, Calzo, and Solid Ninja.
Yep.
And also, and there goes Cookie.
Cookie crumbling on the floor.
Now, actually, Roadhouse is within DRS of Vesto. And Casper is now getting involved in that one as well. So here we go. Let's see if Roadhouse can do anything. He's very far back. Can Casper do anything? No, he can't.
So the Ninja, can he do anything on Calzo? No, he can't either.
It's going to all hold station 4 now. Let's see. So we run up through on towards lap 5. Big Parenta is out in the lead by 2.3 seconds and is on course to take the driver's title by a monumental margin with 2 rounds left.
Indeed, Vesto and Roadhouse 2nd and 3rd, and Casper 4th. Closing up, please, Freelo as well. So don't count them out either. Bit of a gap down to Vigstar in 5th, Calzo 6th, Solid Ninja 7th, and Nikito 8th on my end, which is
he's having a nice battle with. He's having a nice battle with Calzo right now.
So that potentially is a battle for you to imagine and for me to think about. We do apologise, by the way, for this little desync, by the way. Unfortunately, can't do a lot about it here.
Yep, I think it's just internet issues or lobby issues or something like that. Can't be helped. So we'll just go with it. Let's see, Roadhouse 0.6 of a second behind Vesto.
Bit of a lock up.
Vesto actually closed in a little bit on Big Prent at that time by.
Little tiny margin.
I actually pulled about 0.4 actually. It's
Yeah,
quite a big margin.
Closing up a little bit there, you can see the Toro Rosso up the head. There you can see the McLaren, and behind them, Casper is really closing up.
He's actually dropped behind a little bit. I don't know why, because he wasn't that far behind. But it seems he's had a little bit of a moment somewhere and has dropped time a little bit. But of course, now that Vesto and Roadhouse are in a fight of their own, he's going to be able to just close up to these guys.
Indeed, he most certainly is, and it's going to be exciting to see where these drivers will come out in the long run, of course.
Yeah,
Bits of course coming around about lap 8 to 10, if I'm not mistaken, on the ultra soft tyres, and big start time penalty for him, running a little bit wide, presumably down the third, fourth last corner. Yes, it is. 3 tenths the gap.
Right, well, in terms of strategy, I have seen guys try 2 stops before.
Yeah, it should be quicker.
It has worked. Yeah, but it is a very aggressive strategy, of course. But you can try the 1 stop as well by just maybe just coming in a little bit earlier, or extending. Actually, it would make more sense to extend your ultra soft strategy a little bit further on to half distance, perhaps, and bolt on a set of the super softs, I'd imagine, or the softs. Sorry, the softs. And Calzo makes a move on Lakitu in the S section there. Lakitu's going to have something to say about that because he's going to stick another one down the inside of the left-hander on the brakes. Roadhouse. And we'll keep an eye on Roadhouse as well.
Roadhouse is closing, he's closing. He's going to go around the outside. Vesto comes to the inside. Now around the outside goes the McLaren. Has he got alongside? Yes, he is. Big lock up for the McLaren. One's a little bit wide. A bit of contact on the exit there. Gives him a space limit. I think actually lets him back through, I think, there.
I'm not too sure on that one, but
he has.
Back we go. Lakitu and Calder are having a ding-dong battle here for 6th position, and Solid Ninja's involved in it as well. So let's see if Lakitu can hold on. Calder made a move on him earlier, and Calder almost loses it through that sector. And also notice that Casper's right on the back of Vesto. Now he's actually right in the fight for 2nd right now. Yeah,
this is getting very spicy very quickly between 3 fantastic drivers here as you exit the corner, sliding like they do. Now, who's it going to be then? Roadhouse, Vesto, Casper, who's going to make a move? It looks like Vesto might have a little dive up the inside. No, has to back off of that one there. On board we go with Casper as they go down into turn number 1. Who's it going to be between those drivers? So far, so good.
Oh, Calzo in turn 1 lunges at Lakitu. He misses completely, and Lakitu goes through once again.
Meanwhile, looking at 3rd, 4th, 5th position here, this is turning into an interesting battle here. DRS, all 3 of them will have, well, Vesto and Casper will have here, so this is going to be a mega run for these 2 here. And the Ferrari really closing up on them. He's going down the inside, diving down the inside there. What a move there, contact on the exit. Now side by side here. Watch out for the Haas here as he gets slipstream in DRS. He's going to go 3 wide, pulls to the inside
3 wide.
Then. Now, where's he going to go? He's going to follow the...
There it is.
There we go. 3 wide. Ferrari on the inside. McLaren on the outside. Haas in the middle. This is going to get clumsy in a minute if they're not careful. And I think they're all going to get through just about. Switcheroony. But it's not over yet, though. The McLaren still has a look around the outside. Surely not around the outside there. Now, has to back off of that. Casper, though, might have a little pop on Vesto in a minute. Backs off again. Brilliant driving between these 3.
Yeah, brilliant stuff. All had the spatial awareness to just give each other enough space going 3 wide down the straight. And we still have a hell of a battle on our hands right now because Vesto's managed to hold on after all of that. Roadhouse, I think, is struggling. I think he got a little bit of wing damage maybe. He seems to be struggling through the corners. In he comes for... It is lap 8, of course. So the initial stops will begin.
Let's see if they're going to bring... Hard to say. Meanwhile, oh dear, Calzo off the road.
Oh yeah, that's a problem, it looks like.
Yeah,
Roadhouse is bolting on a set of softs. That's a 1 stop. He's got a 5-second stop go, it looks like.
Yeah. And away he goes.
Yeah. Soft tyres. Let's see.
Zo and Casper and Vesto still close together. 4 tenths the gap between those guys. Big Parenta leads this race so far by apparently 11 seconds, so it's showing on my end that Lakitu leads this race now by 11 seconds. Topsy-turvy.
Well, actually, Big Parent is only out in front by 6 seconds. That's the gap we have. And I think we might see Casper make a move for second place.
Haas versus Ferrari is a long way back if he's trying it, though. I don't think he can do one round the outside or up the inside there. He's going to try around the outside, though. Prove me wrong, Willie. Tries it. Gives him room. He's down the inside to the next corner. That's a bold one. Contact a little bit. Argy-bargy, boys. And he's through, I think. Yes, through he goes. Move. Brilliant. Ferrari, is he going to do anything? He's going back down the inside. There'll be contact there. Has to open the door now. And can't do it there. Casper, though, up to second position. Brilliant move for him.
Yeah, great driving from Casper there, right? And he also had these spatial awareness to give Vesto the room when he made a pop at him, but I wouldn't call this battle over at all just yet. These guys are on similar pace. Casper's sideways through the last corner, and he will have the slipstream towards turn 1, but I think he may be struggling with tyre wear as Vesto. He's going to have a pop at him into turn 1. I thought he would have there.
Yeah, can't do it there. What of your leader, by the way? We're just riding around on the circuit. It's a beautiful circuit here. He's just coming up on the Q2, by the way. Oh, God! He's ran into the Q2 on my screen, and the Q2 has died. But so far, so good, though.
Well, he's fine. He's actually in 6th, and Calzo has pitted. He's got a 5-second stop call, it looks like, as well. He's on to the super softs. He's gone for a 2-stop, it looks like.
2-stop up.
Man, Big Parenta's tyres have definitely gone past their sell-by date.
Yeah, they are not looking healthy. You can see the blistering on the rule, at least. Definitely not looking healthy there. Neither on the Haas or the Ferrari, so all the tyres going off. And Vicstar seems he has the best tyres so far of these lot.
Yeah, Vicstar's doing a great job up in 4th here, actually. So he's running really high up this week. I think he's got 1 podium to his name this season.
Can he add 2? Maybe.
Maybe. He's 3.6 behind Vesto, and if these guys continue fighting, he'll really be in with a chance. And if they pick up a penalty, he's going to be right in the fight. Let's see if Big Parenta makes the dive into the pit lane. He surely got to, because those tyres are really shoddy.
Yeah, they're not looking good. I don't think he'll manage to go too much longer. In he comes. Comes the leader. Big Parenta, does he get that car stopped? Yes, he does. Doesn't want to hit that battery. We've seen that before. Luckily, gets a start. Are we going to see anyone else in? Casper and Vesto stays out. Someone's wide into the corner there, but okay for him.
It's going to be a 1-stop for Big Parenta. He's going to the softs. So,
soft tires.
Interesting strategies.
Going to the end then as they go past all of the clones. Down there on the right of the screen. Where's he going to come out?
Yeah,
he's behind Solid Ninja.
Yeah, I think he would have wanted some clean air, actually. No, he's going to be a little bit annoyed at that one, that he didn't get some clean air. Best took 3 seconds. Like I said, Vicstar now in the fight. As
Lakitu just pitted on my screen.
He has pitted, indeed. He's gone to soft tyres, matching his teammate's strategy. Looks like a double stack for Toro Rosso.
Good to see then. All the drivers so far currently on the grid. Casper, Vesto, Vicstar, Solid Ninja, Big Parenta, Roadhouse, Calzo, Lakitu, and Cookie, who retired earlier on after getting obliterated by the wall. Hopefully,
well, actually,
that's back.
Vicstar's actually got 2. He's actually got 2 3-second penalties, so he's really not in the fight at the moment.
Lakitu, meanwhile,
but
9-second penalty.
Yep, he's having a good time, 7th. He's now Big Parenta and Solid Ninja. And Solid Ninja's on Warren Super Softs. Let's see.
Softs.
I think this is going to be a no-brainer as to who's going to get by. Big Parenta absolutely flat through their Vesto's into the pits. Gets it stopped. Well, what's he going to go to? Is it going to be a 1-stop or a 2-stop for the Ferrari crew? It's a 1-stop, it looks like.
Yep, soft tyres. Meanwhile, here we go, until the Ninja. Not putting up too much of a fight there. Doesn't really want to hold up the soon potentially to be crowned champion. Let me say that. He's still there. Has to back off the end of the exit of the corner. And through does go Big Parenta, now up to the podium once again.
Vicstar sideways through the S section. That's not where you want to be.
Yeah, you don't want to push it too hard there. These guys yet to pit.
Yep. Casper as well on very worn ultra softs. He's really pushing it on. He's definitely going for a one-stopper, I'd have to imagine.
These top two need to be careful though. Puncture territory here. Lap 12 to lap 14. Imagine as well those tyres are going to hit the what we call the cliff here. So they want to be careful.
Yes.
They don't want to hit that, of course. To go over that level, we'll lose all tread, and then of course the tyres can puncture. Sliding. I think the leader might have actually already hit the cliff there. He's sliding everywhere. Yeah,
he's very close to puncture territory right now, and currently he's 8 seconds ahead of Big Parenta, and I think he's going to drop right. He's going to be close with Vesto actually on the way out.
18 seconds, maybe even Roadhouse potentially.
Let's keep an eye. Surely the Dutchman's going to make a dive for the pit lane this time.
Yep.
By yes.
Gets it stopped down, easy enough. Let's see, Vicstar coming in as well, potentially. Yep, in he comes,
Yes.
top two in.
Solid Ninja with a penalty.
Now, let's see, what tyre are we going to see Casper on? I think that's the soft tyres I see there. Yes, it is on the Mercedes. It looks like it's going to be super
Vicstar's going for
soft.
the supers. He's going
So
for
he's
the
going
two-stop.
for a two-stop then. Very bold strategy. Now, where is
Casper.
Roadhouse then?
Yeah, where's Vesto compared to Casper? He's jumped him. Vesto's gone in front.
Just for Roadhouse.
And he's come out in front of Roadhouse. Not too far behind Vesto, and he's on fresh tyres. So the gap is pretty much the same as it was when they came into the pit lane, but Vesto comes out in front. Let's see. Now the gaps are spread out a little bit. And Solid Ninja is out of sync here because his tyres are very worn, as you can see.
Yeah, I imagine he'll go round about lap to 18. Chuck on a set of ultra softs, go to the end.
Probably, yeah.
Calzo,
Could be
time penalty.
audacious.
The Keto might get himself disqualified here, you know. 12 seconds. Must have calmed it down a little bit.
We had the same situation last week, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
So
I think it's 15 the most he can get potentially without getting disqualified.
anyways, Solid Ninja I think is going to be the last to make his pit stop here. Let's see, he's probably going to stay out, as he said, for a few more laps. He has to run another compound, that is the rules. So it's going to have to be either the softs or the ultra softs. I have to imagine he's going to go for the ultra softs because a super soft soft strategy is not going to really do it, but he may have to because he's into the pits.
Very early.
Yeah, those super softs have not held up well, and he's coming into the pit lane. And is it to set for a set of ultra softs? It's maybe an inverted. It's softs, right? So that has not worked for him.
But it seems like Vesto just set the fast laps on the soft tyres, so potentially the soft tyres are working better here.
Potentially, yeah. That could be an interesting dynamic to this race, because the only guy I think on the super softs, well actually there's two of them, the two Mercedes are on the super soft tyres.
So if Mercedes bottled their strategy here,
I don't know, because Vicstar, he should technically quicker tyre, but depending on the different degradation levels, the softs might just be on the same par. They should be on the same level. Interesting.
This race certainly isn't over for a long time then. This could get interesting, but up front, it's not the key to leading like you can see on my screen. It is Big Parenta, who now switches to the lead. Thank you, game, for that one. Vesto second. Big lock up for the Ferrari there. Gets the car slowed down ahead of the Haas there of Casper. Roadhouse, another lock up for him. Vicstar, then Solid Ninja, Calzo, and then the key to down in last position on my end, which I believe is around about 6th position in actuality. Seventh.
He's catching Solid Ninja, however.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what happens between those two.
So then, let's see. I'll just keep an eye on Vicstar's lap time this time. Let's see if he's up by about 0.8 of a second on his best. This could be fastest lap from Vicstar.
Very well, it could be. So this is going to be very interesting between these drivers then. Who is going to get that lucrative win over that little battle?
There it is. 1:36.9. Vicstar on the faster tyre, so that's the fastest lap. So he really needs to put the push on because he's going to